1, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Please find your tables. Oh, sorry. Bring your things. No more boy games. Remember the game? Boy games? Okay. So, this activity, let's wait till everybody sits down.
Can you grab my phone and then record whatever she's doing?
You can take some.
Can you grab this phone and record it?
There's an empty chair. Okay. Did you find your table?
No, there is no extra table.
What number are you?
Word. Suyok kakılıp analiz klas şekli gelirsin.
I think there is an extra chair right there.
Orada fotoğrafını
Instagram. Okay, good. Do you know about the standing desks? It's really popular that some people in offices now, instead of regular desk where you sit at a table, yeah, like this, you have a standing desk. Have you heard about this? No. It's kind of a new trend or popular thing to do because maybe it's better for our bodies. The idea is that we sit so much in front of computers that some people want to spend more time standing. So I have a good friend who works at Google. You know Google, yeah? And they have, most people have standing desks. They have a choice, but a lot of people choose to have standing desks so they can kind of, it's better maybe for the body not to sit. So what I was going to suggest is you can stand, but you found the chair. Okay, so we have 10 groups, and I wrote out the rules because there's few things that we're going to do. So that way everybody's clear where we're at, okay? So we got into groups. Each one of you is going to get a game. You're going to have your own game that I'm going to pass out in just a second. And these games are designed, at the end of, at 5 o'clock, I'll send you a link to a PDF to all these games. So you can use them in your class. You can make last session, I made my own because I didn't know we had those games. So you can make them your own, by yourself easily. But, and it talks about different ways you can utilize games for language learning and practice. Yeah? So you're each going to get a game. And the first thing you're going to do is figure out the rules. Inside the game, I included a paper that helps you with the rules. But they're simple games. You can also figure it out on your own. Before we get here, I need you to do something within your group. All right? I want one person within each group to download a dice on the phone. You can download a dice app. The one that I have is called, do you know what I mean by that?
Yes.
What's dice?
Yes.
Mine is called dice,
Playing.
dice, roller, they're free. Stimulator. It's just free app. Dice, roller, steam, or you can download any other app that you want, but it's something that will let you have a dice.
Okay.
Okay? Now, when you're in the classroom where you don't have phones, your students don't have phones,
Yeah.
I'm going to show you something. You can take a pencil, and pencil has 6 sides. So you can write a number on each side, and your students can roll that. Works as well. I was going to do that for you, but all the pens that I had in the room, they wouldn't write on the pencil. But you can do this in advance. So not this way, but this way.
Okay.
Because they have 6 sides. Okay? So you can do that now. And it's an easy trick, easy dice for class that doesn't have phones.
Yeah.
Because I know you can't use phones, that's why I'm trying not to use phones as much as possible. However,
too.
just to make it easier for us to do the activity, go ahead and download some kind of free dice app.
Okay.
Raise your hand if you have one. Download it. Okay. Waiting a couple other groups. Can you do that right now? So somebody in each group download an app. So this one, Dice Roller Stimulators, the one I downloaded this morning, and it was free, but you can use any other one. You got one? Oh, good. Okay. Still good. Then, raise your hand if you have a dice roller. Any type. Yeah, just download any type. Perfect. Yeah, for instance, he has one here, dice app, and you just click on it and it tells you which number. Raise your hand if you have it, so I know who needs help. Perfect. But you won't one at a time. Yeah. Everybody, do you guys have one?
Игральные куш.
Any of them. There's not one that's better, but you can do like dice roller simulator. One dice. Yeah? Okay, good. Okay. Again, one more time. Raise your hand if you have one. Group right there. Okay. Raise your hand if you have one. Perfect. Okay, next thing. Uh-oh, I don't know where it went. So each one of you should have, and if you don't have, I will come and help you. This little pieces of paper that I left for you. Do you see them? Yeah? I'll bring you some if you don't have it. I want you each to pick a color, and you need to make, this is going to be your, that's going to be how you're going to move in the game. Okay, so you can make like a little ball. Right? You can also use a coin, you can use anything. But this just makes it easier, and that's how you're going to move in the game. Okay, so pick a color. Here, you can do it. So everybody picks, and you just need a little one because the spaces are small. Okay? All right. I'm gonna give you. Is everybody with me?
Yeah.
So, in a minute, I'm going to pass them out. They're all different. They're all different. And you're going to be on step 2. You're going to figure out the rules to your little game as a team. Yes? And before you play with the group, there's one more step. What does it say? Directions. Okay, so let's say you get this game, yes? And inside, I've included directions to help you. So you're going to learn what the directions are and how to play. And then once you figure it out, practice how would you explain directions. Because remember, giving good directions is a huge part of success, right? It has to be clear, it has to be slow, it has to be well understood by everyone. So, tell me what you're going to do. What's the first thing you're going to do?
We should read the directions.
Yeah, you're going to figure out the rules. By reading it or just by looking at it, you're all smart people. It doesn't need many rules. But still, you're going to figure it out, yes? You're going to figure out how you're going to go turns, yeah? Who's going to go first? And then what are you going to do?
Practice giving
good.
Yeah, you're going to practice in a group. You're going to say, okay, if I didn't have these rules, how would I explain them? How would I explain the rules to this game? And then what are you going to do?
play.
And then you're going to play. Okay, so start playing, have fun, you have the dice, you have your little pieces, right?
Yes.
And I'm gonna give you a few minutes to do all of this, and when I turn the lights on and off, I want you to stop and we're gonna do something else. Sounds good? Sounds fun? Okay, I'm gonna start at this end. All right, do you have to be quiet to do this? No.
Sızı var.
You can be as loud as you want. All right, start playing. It's free activity, kind of, right? Start figuring out the rules.
Mama nega oldik biz?
All right, here we go. Then for you guys.
Bo'ldi. Mana qizga yuramiz. Bu shunaqa turibsan qani. Oynayapman.
Sit in groups. We have already done it here. Determine who schools in Let's determine who will begin first. According to age or age? According to age, I will be the last one. Choose. Choose it. So each player rolls the dice and choose. It's just a choosing, yeah? Different cups, yeah? Yeah. It'll be different. Then, after the turn, the players move their game pieces along the pass out to your hand, facing the game. But it's clear. Because then players then use the place that they land to place a sentence. To make a sentence. No player is allowed to repeat a sentence after repeating. Then, the game continues until all players each finish space. Where is space?
Stage plays.
All kinds of words finish space. It's my turn. I put this.
Because you're a videographer.
About these guys. You should put your music.
I want to go play music.
Oynab turaylar.
When players land on that space, they should read the category on the square. The player should say first favorite item and explain why it is their favorite. The game continues until want, or else first reach the finish stage. Reading the instructions is super important. This is like assessment, yes? Sometimes you do the question.
Visit Island, Japan, Hawaii.
Откуда знаешь? Вау.
Это прямой.
Точно?
Прямой, оказывается.
Записывает он?
Не знаю, Инстаграм. Мне показывают.
Ему доставало до фрейten на мушку.
My mother is on vacation. I do my own tasks on vacation.
Houseworks.
No, home tasks. I do remote. I have my mother on vacation.
Perfect husband, then you can have perfect job. That's it. If your husband is not matching work, it's impossible to get the perfect job.
I like this game very much.
finished? Did you guys figure out the game? Yes, good.
1, 2, 3. Last year, I was at hotel. In hotel.
4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Open. What does it mean? Yeah?
Yeah, very good. The open, yeah, you must make action.
Okay. Somebody open the door. It's still Sophia.
Five. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I finished. Second.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Last month. Last month.
Serious. Masa kapot kita malah like kids.
So, do you want your students to feel excited about English?
Yeah.
Give them games.
Okay.
Sometimes I hear teachers say, oh, you know, it's good for second graders, but not with teenagers. Not true.
Yeah.
You were teenagers.
You
You're
wanna be.
older.
Yeah.
I'm 45. I play games almost every night with my husband. I love
Oh my
games. It has nothing to do with being child or young. Games are just motivating. They're
Yeah.
fun. Yes?
Yes.
I really like this game called Skippo. It's a card game. I just like games. I think it's fun. You know, I like playing. So, okay, so this is, no. Okay, everybody pay attention for next step. Okay, good job. So, you figured out the rules. Now, some of you had to like really figure out what was going on, and that's okay, yes? You had to understand like, oh, wait, I don't understand. That's part of figuring out. If your students are doing that, they're communicating. That's good, right? They're trying to understand, so don't panic if they don't understand right away. It's okay to be confused sometimes. As teachers, I feel like sometimes I see teachers just panic when their students don't understand. It's okay. Confusion is part of life. Every day I'm confused about something. Every day I'm confused about another person or about another thing. It's okay. But somehow as teachers, I think we always want to fix everything. And we do eventually help them, but it's okay to be confused. Just let them, give them time. Give them time to figure it out. Okay, good job. So, did you practice giving directions?
Yes.
Okay. You played with your group. The next step, I want you to pick one instructor for the team. It's random. One person should volunteer. Can you talk really fast and decide?
From each group?
From each group. Each group should have one instructor. Okay. Okay, raise your hand if you're an instructor. Come on. Does every group have an instructor?
Yes.
Raise your hand. Raise your hand if you're an instructor. Raise your hand if you're an instructor. Okay. Now, this is what's going to happen next. Are you listening?
Yes.
Okay. Can you guess what's going to happen?
Yes.
Tell me. What do you think will happen?
We just, the instructors change the tables and explain this one goes to the next table.
Okay.
This and plays a game.
Maybe she's close. So first of all, to make it easier, I think it's better if you just take your color with you. Pick a color and take it with you. Blue one. Okay, so guys, I need everyone's attention. Okay, taking a color does not require talking, yes? Just pick a color. Okay, because I like when you talk, but sometimes you need to listen. All right, so what's going to happen is when I say go, not now, when I say go, everybody is going to stand up, and you're going to go, don't do it yet, but you're going to go clockwise to the table next to you. Now, what's clockwise? Like this. Everybody except the instructors. Okay, I didn't say go. I didn't say go. I didn't say go. I did not say go. You just like you need your students to pay attention to you, because I'm alone. Yeah. It's okay. You're excited. That's good. You want to play, and I'm happy that you're excited. But I do need to give you directions, okay? So when I say wait till go, make sure you wait till go. And make sure you teach your students to wait for you, yeah? Because otherwise it's chaos. Okay, so I'm going to just repeat. Everybody, when I say go, looking at you, when I say go, you're going to stand up, everybody except the instructor, and move to the table next to you this way. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And we're going to go clockwise. Now, every instructor is going to practice giving directions. So the first thing that happens at a new table, the instructor gives good directions. This is practicing directions too, not just the game, okay? After that, you start playing, and you play until I turn the lights on and off. As soon as I do that, and you really have to follow this rule, as soon as I do that, you move to the next table. Now, I feel bad for the instructors. They stay at the same table. Everybody else moves around. Now, if you want to switch instructors in the middle, that's okay with me. Okay, but you have to decide this on your own. Okay, before we start, somebody tell me what's going to happen. Just one person at a time. Yes?
No, instructors will stay in the same their own places, and the others will move according to the program, just for one thing. All sides of the system,
Perfect.
and the instructor will explain
Thank you so much. So you're gonna give good instructions, you're gonna play the game, and you're gonna stop as soon as I turn the lights on and off, okay? All right, have fun. And I'm gonna monitor and just watch you, okay? All right, go ahead and start.
Dice'lar izdočpiti, Dice'lar izdočpiti, Dice izdočpiti.
Narsalarimiz faqat bu narsaga bu svet o'chirib yoqsang nariga yuramiz.
Sizmi?
Use the word.
So here is the game.
Yeah.
Well, we are going to begin from start. You are going to push the dice, and then you have to move, and you have to make up the sentence with the word on which you stopped. Okay?
Yeah.
So please begin.
Make up sentence.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. You are 6
11.
or 5.
No,
You didn't. You have to push it.
11.
You begin from 1.
From 1, you are from 1.
You are the first one.
You are 11.
Just push on dice.
Begin.
No, not like this. Or red one or blue one.
Ah. Blue?
Which one?
Red or blue? Red.
Like this. No, you have
Begin.
to push
1,
it.
2.
Now you have to push it. Now, or blue one or red one.
Red
Not
one,
blue
she said.
So 2.
Yeah.
So that's 1, 2.
Have a good time. Yesterday I had a good time.
Very nice. Now it's your turn. Push the dice. That's 1. Okay, last weekend.
Last weekend I had good rest.
Good rest. Very nice. Okay, that's 3 stars.
3 stars. Yesterday I saw many stars in the sky.
Very nice. It's your turn. 1.
Last weekend, I hang on with my friends.
Okay, very nice.
Your turn.
And me?
That's 4.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Pets.
I really love pets.
Okay. It's your turn.
You.
Give me this.
Motorapa. Motor.
Motorapa, be quick.
It's your turn. Wow, that's 6.
Which one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Trees.
Trees.
There are a lot of trees in the streets.
Yeah. Yeah.
5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Draw. I like drawing pictures on wall.
Very nice.
5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pets. When I was a child, I had a lot of pets. For example, dogs and cats.
Okay. So it's your turn.
Trees.
Trees. Trees are main source of oxygen.
Very nice.
2. Bike.
I don't know to ride a bike.
How to ride a bike.
3.
Last night. Last night.
What's last night?
There was really cold last night.
Yeah.
5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Last night. Okay. Last night we danced with my roommates.
Okay.
Want to bike. I want to bike, but I cannot.
5. 5. Make.
I love making cookies.
3.
1, 2, 3. I know how to make cake.
Very good. 3. 1, 2, 3. Make. I like make-up sentences are the lovely job of pupils.
Okay.
Oh, wow. Bracelet.
Oh.
It's very enjoyable for women to get bracelet for them.
Next, be quick. 6. Excellent. You are coming up to the finish design.
No, that's 5.
Who decided this rule?
5? Design, yes, or go back?
No, that's last year, I think.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or 6? 6 last year.
Last year.
Do you remember what did you do last year?
Last year I
Toplayın,
at home
açsın.
with my children.
Stop.
Get the next table. Thank you. Ha, bunu okuyup çıkartmazsın.
Hi everyone, come. Do you have a dice on your phone?
Yes, we have.
Okay, you are going to push it.
Is it working?
Yeah, it's a primo effort. Leave. You are going to begin. Push the dice. One by one, you are going to move the steps and pick up the sentences. Okay, 4. Right now, it's 4. Okay, it's the beginning.
Start here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Music.
Music. What is that?
I
You
want
have
to
to make a sentence. Using this word. The last part of there is the okay, very nice. Now it's your turn. Push the dice. It's not working.
1, 2, 3. Start. And I was a child. I counted started once.
Don't you have
Five? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yesterday. Yesterday, I have talked with my family. 1 here, last weekend. What did you do? Good. Your turn. 5. Where are you? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bye.
Okay, I really enjoy
Riding a bike, yes?
It's your turn.
You're so cute. Mine, yes? 2. 1, 2, 3. Music.
That's typical because you are a man.
I heard that.
Where are you? Bye. 1, 2, 3, 4. Doesn't. I doesn't. Oh, good. 3. Where are you? 2. 1, 2, 3.
Go back to ancient. Okay, make up the sentence.
Answer. I will like to visit ancient places.
It's your turn.
One. Yesterday. One, two. Sen.
Last year we went Sunday.
Next one.
Is it
You're welcome
Do you have a dice in your own office? Okay, and do you have the color? Yes. Very nice. So what you have to do is, you have to pick up the dice and the number. On which step you stand, you have to make up the sentence with this number. Okay, sentence. Yes, using this one. Okay,
We have to make a sentence, yes?
yes, you have the first thing.
Three.
Okay, so that's
Start the game. I love stars.
all right, very nice.
Your turn.
Okay, very nice.
Three.
3 stars.
There are a lot of stars in this part.
Yesterday we went to the Magic City. Very nice. Your turn.
Yesterday I slept all day.
Wow. Music.
I have a bite.
Very nice. You're on pet. Yes. I love pets.
I'm watching football match last night.
I would like for my children.
I doesn't like.
It doesn't.
She doesn't like an apple.
Please open the window.
Make. Make.
Говорила со скоростью. Пойти ли ты? She's tricky.
Oh, you learn about each other.
Hard, but she moved like.
Oh.
She doesn't like swimming.
Fine.
Oh.
Last year.
I was really happy last year.
Why was this year?
What about this year?
In the making it. I like make sandwiches.
There are a lot of stars. There are a lot of stars. Okay. I want to be a star.
Film star.
Go back. Yeah. Waiting. Samarkand is Russian city. Samarkand is one extension in Uzbekistan. It's proven.
I can draw my picture.
Nowadays, it's very difficult to have a good time.
My roommate does not like movies.
I live in an ancient city.
Okay, thank you.
Time to move.
Thank you.
Switch instructors if you want, so your instructors get to play. It's up to you. But all right, move. New game. All right. Keep moving.
Nice to meet you again. So, let's play with this dice. Because it's faster. Yes.
Okay, here are the rules. You have to play the dice. Whatever number is yours, for example, 4, yeah? So you have to do 4 steps, put your ball and take it to the center. Using this one. So, begin. Yes? 2.
Let's listen.
What's your favorite?
Where is the start? Here is the start. 1, 2, 3, 4. Music. Sometimes I prefer music. Let me think about yesterday. I spent most of my time to come back to my
Yesterday, we
I
Last night, my sometimes I make mistakes, but community center
It's a process of learning.
I like sense. That's why I like to do which is situated Alright, enjoy the sections. Move, move, Next one. Everyone is here? Yes.
First person. Okay, we know it. What should we do? I'm having a good time here. Without my family. Maybe they also would be my children, my friends, very much, but I never allow them to be pets.
Last night I sleep at 2 o'clock. No.
Honest.
No, I told you so long ago. Right before the singing, I
I like drawings.
Complex.
Sentence, long sentence.
Okay. My wife doesn't work, but she likes to spend money with her own. System gibi.
You can see where ancient places in US
Same comments.
I'm still here. Head out. Whew. Freaking robot here.
One and